Hey everyone, there's going to be a lot of noise in this video because there's a ton of traffic here in Mexico City. But either way, this recipe starts by grinding 1 star anise seed. You can alternatively use just ground anise, so it's about 1/4 teaspoon, maybe 1/2 teaspoon. In a skillet, medium-sized skillet, add a little bit of olive oil and some mustard seeds and fennel seeds and temper them, which is just a fancy term to allow them to pop, and in the Indian tradition this means that it releases more flavors. In a blender we're going to add some silken tofu, tomato paste, and a good amount of molasses, and then blend until smooth. Then add some roma tomatoes or sun-dried tomatoes to really have a beautiful red color and a creamy red paste, because pepperoni is red, of course. In a separate bowl, we're going to combine 375 grams of vital wheat gluten and 75 grams of chickpea flour, some salt, and black pepper. The salt is completely optional if you're trying to stay away from it. If so, opt for miso paste, some garlic powder, smoked paprika, and red pepper flakes. And we're going to add our tempered spices to the mix and give it all a good whisk. Once everything is pretty much combined, we're going to add about a teaspoon's worth of liquid smoke. This stuff is strong, so try not to add too much or else it will just taste of liquid smoke. Now add all of the wet ingredients that we combined in the blender, the tomato paste, the tofu, that delicious mixture, and combine with a spatula until it starts to come together. Vital wheat gluten is, by the term of its name, very glutinous, so we're gonna, once most of the flour seems to be saturated with the water, we're gonna use our hand and knead it for about 5 to 10 minutes, and then we're gonna let it chill for about 15 minutes, which ensures the gluten development. After the dough has rested, we're going to take a bench scrape and divide it into 6 equal portions. I always find it helpful to divide the dough into 2 at the beginning, and then you can eyeball it or measure it using a scale, but I sort of just eyeball it because sometimes you're in a rush and you just need some pepperoni. So once you've divided your equal sections, you're going to shape them into hot dogs, which is basically just taking an individual portion and rolling it out from the inside of the sort of log toward the outside, almost as if you were to bake French baguettes. You're gonna want to boil about 2/4 worth of water, and then we're gonna wrap each individual hot dog with some aluminum foil. If you want to use plastic wrap, you can, but aluminum foil is the best, making sure it's double or triple foiled, and boil for 45 minutes, making sure to move the dogs around. Unwrap them and let them rest until completely cooled. You can even leave them overnight in the fridge. This ensures the perfect development of vital wheat gluten. Take a bread knife or any preferred serrated knife and cut into your newly vegan pepperoni creation and see what you've just made. These are super delicious, incredibly versatile. You can fry them up in a pan, as I did here, add them to your favorite pizza or a pizza bagel, whatever floats your boat. If you guys like this recipe, be sure to subscribe, guys. It means the world to me, and I will see you next Friday.